Breaking news. Judge James.O confirmed that DSS witnesses are lying against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, 28 May 2025. When God is on your case, your enemies will turn to become your friend, and they will speak in favor of you. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are and where you are hearing me from. I am Okulora here to give you an important informative and another update on what transpired yesterday at the Fulani High Court in the Capital Territory, Abuja. Well, I don't want to waste much of your time. I would like you to listen to this analysis from my big brother and a friend, Okocha Happy Marcel. His analysis is top-notch, and I'm very sure you will not regret it. So let us just watch it, and as you're watching, please drop your opinion in the comment section. I would not like to talk much, but let's just watch the clip, and then we'll come back for more discussion. Good morning once again, and it shall be well with all of us. Let's go there.
Finally have a video of people who are posting the pictures of Nnamdi Kanu in Abuja. The picture that reads that Nnamdi Kanu is a killer, is a criminal, and the person admitted that he was paid to post those pictures, that he don't know anything about that. This is the level of hatred. However, the person who was talking with him, the person talking never knew that the opposite person was videoing. So this video is a little bit confidential that I'm not going to release now. But at appropriate time, I'm going to release it. What kind of hatred is this? So you don't even know someone paid you, go and print this thing and post it, that now they can be a criminal. Or you think that what you are posting is going to affect the decision of court? This is insane. At the end of this video, we are going to discuss about this. Wednesday, the 28th day of May is today, 2025. Good evening, thanks for joining me in this video. Now, the opinions that I'm going to share in this video is my opinion. I am not a lawyer, I am not a judge. And this video is all about what transpired in the court today when Nnamdi Kanu appeared in court during the trial. This is not the first time, this is not the second time, but the third time that DSS witnesses have lied in the court. But the evidence they are bringing is always contradicting them, because no matter what you do, the truth must always stand. Now, there is something that transpired today, and I love the response of, Justice James.O, the trying judge. If you consider the exhibits that the Nigerian government has presented before Justice James.O as their evidence against Nnamdi Kanu, the defending team, that is the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu, have successfully defended them, if you have been following this court process. And these people were happy that they have a video, though the video was edited partially. They have the video of Nnamdi Kanu when they were interviewing him. And it happens in court today that they were so happy and claiming that Nnamdi Kanu was happy and never requested for a lawyer when they were interviewing him. Just imagine that right before a judge. And the judge demanded they should play the video. And the judge listened to Nnamdi Kanu in the same video that DSS presented, telling them that this is the third time I needed my lawyer. You people did not present a lawyer to me. You people are lawbreakers. The law says that I'm entitled to a lawyer. The judge said, this is not a voluntary statement. Anyway, at the end of this video, we are going to discuss more about this. So, let us see what transpired in the courtroom today. In Abuja, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, appeared in court today as the Federal High Court in Abuja resumed hearing on the terrorism-related charges brought against him by the federal government of Nigeria. Kanu, represented by a formidable legal team consisting of Kanu Agabi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Paul Erokoro, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Emeka Etiaba, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Menda Audu, Uchenna Njoko, Aloy Jimako, Pan Ijofo, PK Obi, Maxwell Opara, Chika Ode Emena, Mandela Umegborogu, Mary Francis Oje, and Emmanuel Agabi faced other round of courtroom battles as the prosecution introduced their third witness. Prosecution introduces Mr. CCC, a DSS officer, as witness. The prosecution called its third witness, a Department of State Service DSS operative, who chose to be identified as Mr. CCC, taking an oath as a Christian. Mr. CCC declared that he has served with the DSS for 7 years and is familiar with the defendant whom he described as the founder and leader of IPOB, a terrorist organization, according to him. He testified that Kanu was also the creator of the Radio Biafra, which he claimed was controversial and was used to incite violence in Nigeria. And this is what he said. My first encounter with him was in 2015. I was part of the team assigned to interrogate him following his arrest. He was informed that the interview would be recorded and he agreed, said masked witness CCC. According to him, the video recorded interview was conducted on October 21st, 2015, while the written statement followed on October 23, 2015. These materials were presented in court and confirmed by the witness. Upon admission into evidence, the defense objected, stating that the statement was obtained under duress. And this is where everything started getting messy. Defense challenging statement, trial within trial ordered by Justice James.O. For those of you who don't understand trial within trial, this is just a mini trial to confirm whether a party is telling lies, so that the judge will know the stand he is going to take while the main trial is going on. Now, the lead counsel Kanu Agabi, senior advocate of Nigeria, raised the issue of involuntariness. The presiding judge, Justice James.O, subsequently ordered a trial within trial to determine the admissibility of the statement and whether it was obtained under coercion. During the preliminary examination, Paul Erokoro San read out Kanu's handwritten complaints according to the defendant. He was denied access to his lawyer. He was interrogated by someone named Mr. Brown, not CCC. He was allegedly threatened that if he didn't write a statement, his 1 hour airtime would be withdrawn. He was bleeding from the nose at the time, indicating physical distress. The prosecution countered, arguing that the claims were fabricated, asserting that Kanu was willing and happy during the interview. The DSS witness denies duress allegation in trial within trial, and this is where the lying came in. How can you lie in the presence of a judge when you have evidence that you're about to present that contradicts what you are saying? Now, a new DSS witness was called for a trial within trial. He testified. The defendant was informed his interview would be recorded and he agreed. He denied knowledge of anyone named Mr. Brown, stating that he conducted the interview alongside James Ibrahim and colleagues. Just stay with me. Cross-examination by the prosecution revealed the defendant never requested a lawyer during the section with the particular witness. The witness denied knowledge of solitary confinement or health issues. When asked whether he prompted the defendant to mention anything about former President Jonathan, he responded, "Not true, my lord." He insisted that Kanu's statement were voluntary. However, videos of 2015 DSS interrogation was played in the court. The court proceeds to watch several videos recordings of the DSS interrogating Nnamdi Kanu in 2015. In the videos, Kanu repeatedly voiced his concern, and this is what he said. "You people are the custodians of the law, yet you are the ones breaking the law. This is the third time I am making a statement without my lawyer," Kanu said. He further declared, "Even if you point gun at me, I will say the truth. You have denied me a lawyer. You are no longer law enforcement agents. You are law breakers." At this point, the judge shook his head. In another segment, when asked how he was feeling, Kanu replied, "I am not fine," and went on to explain the structure and aims of IPOB, stating no state was under compulsion to join. The judge noted Kanu's repeated insistence on legal representation and declared he would factor this into his ruling on whether the statement was made voluntarily. Cross-examination of DSS officer, question of credibility raised. During the cross-examination of the DSS witness, Paul Erokoro, senior advocate of Nigeria, grilled him on the failure to show interviewer faces in the videos, whether he used his real name during the interview, if DSS maintains underground cells, the defendant's appearance, noting he wore the same shirt in all recordings and was visibly excited when offered water. Whether Mr. Brown threatened Kanu, the witness denied all allegations, stating he did not know Mr. Brown and insisted that Kanu was not coerced. Nnamdi Kanu testified, "I was tortured and threatened." Taking the stand himself, Kanu testified emotionally. He was blindfolded and chained when moved from Lagos to Abuja by the DSS in 2015, and the video evidence was shown that he was blindfolded. He was interrogated and tortured in a dungeon with dim lighting. He suffered a nose bleeding, leaving a blood trail, prompting DSS to bring in a doctor. He claimed Mr. Brown threatened him, saying he had the power to jail him for life. He asserted the video recordings were heavily edited, with stress cut out. He was denied access to any lawyer until his transfer to Kuje prison in 2015. Prosecution cross-examines Kanu. Prosecutor said, "Was your detention approved by court?" Nnamdi Kanu said, "No, it wasn't." Prosecutor asked him again, "When you gave the DSS your lawyer's contact, did they invite them?" Nnamdi Kanu replied, "They never asked for my lawyer's contact." Court adjourns till tomorrow. After both parties concluded their submission and examinations in the trial within trial, the judge adjourned the proceedings to tomorrow, May 29, 2025 at 12 noon for continuation. Now, let us talk about what transpired in court today. You see, I talked about the first thing that the DSS made mention when this case started. They came to tell Justice James.O we arrested Nnamdi Kanu in 2015, though we did not see anything incriminating on him. We saw wristwatch, microphone, iPad, and broadcasting equipment. But is that enough to charge someone treason? Anyway, let's understand the nature of everything. Then, after everything, after Nnamdi Kanu was exonerated personally that he did not commit any crime personally, then these people now focused on bringing the death certificate of someone that died in Imo State, that Nnamdi Kanu incited what made him to die. That Hope Uzodinma said it was IPOB. They lied again. I mean, they lied again. What happened? The defense team now go and they went and bring Hope Uzodinma's video. Yeah, you watched before. Hope Uzodinma said, and I quote, "IPOB is not responsible for what is going on in Imo State. These are politicians killing APC." Remember that after Supreme Court declared Hope Uzodinma winner, Uzodinma was tagged as Supreme Court governor. And other people who were in power, they were not happy. So even the former governor, Rochas Okorocha, he said there is a politics of hatred and animosity in Imo State. So they played the video for the DSS and he was shocked. And the judge took note of that. The court understood that the SS man was lying about that. So these people noticed that, come on, this evidence we brought, these people have countered it too. Now, the second one is that they came with let me say, assertion that or allegation that Nnamdi Kanu forced people to burn down BRT buses in Lagos. And Kanu Agabi came and said, "No problem. Bring the serial number of the buses, the plate number, and bring those people who burn it if they are in trial. Let them come to tell us if Nnamdi Kanu asked them to burn it." That is where another challenge came. They said they can't provide anything like that, but they know that Nnamdi Kanu instigated the violence. So they could not prove it. Another one, they said Nnamdi Kanu asked people to defend themselves and carry arms. So when they brought DSS, their chief, they brought DSS chief video where the DSS chief was saying everybody, community should mobilize, should not wait for government. So they are saying that the whole evidence we are bringing, people are getting it countered. They saw that this thing is not going to go as we are planning. What do? They now went to edit the Nnamdi Kanu's interview because people don't know the importance or the implication of interview you grant. Accepting that you're a criminal or not. The DSS told court that Nnamdi Kanu accepted that he's a criminal. Okay, bring the video, let's play. After they have edited everything, they forgot to edit where Nnamdi Kanu said that he needed his lawyer. Because when someone take interview without a lawyer, that interview or interrogation will be regarded as null and void. And that was what Justice Omotosho just told them, that this is, involuntariness. Kanu did not take that voluntarily, that he's going to use it for judgment, that he's going to pass tomorrow about that trial, inside trial. So I think this is another one that is going to shock them. So maybe they will still look for one way or the other to start calling witnesses that will come. You see, one thing that we are going to understand is that the whole tension going on now, I think, is because of interior motive of the Nigerian state, that Kanu's influence could cause harm one way or the other. Not because this man is that guilty. Not because this man is that guilty. So I perceived that there are going to be so many controversies now ongoing because I do not see any evidence that the federal government will bring that will not be countered. This is a man, you have never seen a gun in his hand. You have never seen anything in his hand. Remember that first time they charged him treasonable felony. Treason is not something that you charge someone. But the court quashed the whole treason trial. And later, they came out with terrorism trial. They do this, they do that. Upon the whole, what is even making me to think that, no, this is a collusion of so many political, elephants, is that people confess, people who are posting Nnamdi Kanu picture, that Nnamdi Kanu is a killer, Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. I just got a video, one of the person that is putting it confessed that he was paid to do that. Why would people go to that extent, paying people to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu will be jailed? This is not fair, it's not good, it's not palatable. I got the video. This is a crime. Someone pay you to go and print picture to put that someone in court. The court has not decided it's a criminal, it's a killer, is this, is that. This is hatred against, Nnamdi Kanu and his tribe. And I think this should stop. Let's look forward to the outcome of these court proceedings at the end. I believe that everything is going well. So let's hope that everything will go as planned. Justice, as people said, will be served.
Okay. One funny thing about this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial is this. The zoo don't know what is hitting them because they call them stiff-necked people. In other words, people who always like to show their ego, even when they know that they are totally wrong. And even when they know that they are taking the wrong decision, they keep on making those mistakes. But I can tell you for free of charge, Nnamdi Kanu is destroying the zoo. As he rightly said in one of his videos in the years back, that I will destroy that zoo, not with bomb, not with bullets, but with facts and figures. So Nnamdi Kanu's incarceration today is beginning to unfold. It begins to unravel many things. Maybe the world have been seeing the zoo before as a country with integrity, but now it is wide open and very clear to their face that this country knows nothing about integrity. In fact, this country is a human rights abusers. On the side of the DSS, I said it here some couple of days ago that the poster of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been circulated in FCT in front of the so-called Zoo Federal High Court. Now, the handwork of DSS, now them they do all these things. And don't forget, DSS also from the office of National Security Advisor, Madam Nuhu Ribadu, the stupid idiot. So you can as well agree with me that everything that is happening today is from that idiot, Fulani, uncircumcised human being called Nuhu Ribadu. He is the one that is behind all these things. You may not understand the politics they are playing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They have already given Tinubu lifeline. If you ever do anything to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then your second time in office will be jeopardized. And that's exactly why Tinubu take off his face from anything that concerns Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Rather, he keep on touring the southeast, trying to buy the minds of the people there. You can imagine that. My God, have mercy. I laugh in Spanish. They don't know what is hitting them. They don't know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a very, very highly reverend servant of the Most High. So, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. UK is going to fall for the sake of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria is going to fall for the sake of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Many countries is going to fall who have hands in this incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I can tell you this for free of charge. Just wait and see what is going to happen. It might not be today or tomorrow, but in time to come, when they consult their oracles, their native doctors, their spiritualists, their imams and whoever, they are going to make it clearly open to them that it is because of that young man that all these calamities is befalling your country. Go and mark my word. This one is not a threat. It is something that has been written and it must surely come to pass. This morning is Thursday. I don't want to waste much of your time, but I want us to just diving into the key sectors of this message, which is the comment section. Let us just dissect the comment section to know exactly what my people are thinking concerning this issue. Don't get it twisted. We are here to serve you. According to Tina said, God of justice is for, and with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Hamadike, victory must prevail. God bless, protect, and inspire the judge to stand for and act in justice. Owopa Prosper said, I God be for who? If I God be for who? Be for you, who will be against you? The God is with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is free already, and he is free indeed. Beji said, I don't know what Nigeria, but witnesses in court are sworn under oath to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, and usually put in jail if they lie under the same oath. No, it's not true. Victoria said that these DSS agents are sloppy and unintelligent, and worse, they have zero credibility. Their witnesses should be discarded. They held in contempt for lying under oath. Very, very shameful. Duro has said, no weapon fashioned against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. Charlie Boy, please, his influence will bring peace to the southeast and also to the world. Nzeribe said, Hamadike, one of Igbo land, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Osuji Mazi Okocha, God bless you immensely. Thanks Biafrans are following you and are always grateful for your wonderful jobs you are doing to safeguard this integrity of my people. Celeste said, by the grace of God, Nnamdi Kanu trial and emancipation will end in praises. Of course, that is what we are praying, and that is what we are hoping for. Chris Mark said, Okocha, happy you are 1 in a million. I never regretted following your beautiful page. Anyway, my wonderful people, now here we go take back break. One or more of these videos is coming your way today. This one is just early morning breakfast, just to remind you, or rather to keep you updated on what happened yesterday at the Federal High Court in Abuja. Have a nice day, and may good Lord continue to bless us all. I love you all. K. Messiano, my wonderful people.